Good day, ladies and gentlemen. So you're welcome back to my channel, and I need to apologize because I've been busy for a while working on a project, so I've been unable to post for some time now. Okay, so basically I want to give you some extra tips. If you're an Alchemist trader, I want to give you some extra tips that's going to help you in your trading. Okay, so for those that don't really know much about the Alchemist trading system, I will just quickly throw in some basic information that could help you follow up a bit. So basically there are three major levels when you're trading the Alchemist system. Okay, so Alchemist is basically SMC. It's basically SMC in combination with Malaysian SNR, okay, MSNR, which is simply Malaysian support and resistance. Okay, so they use liquidity in combination with support and resistance, but not any kind of support and resistance. There is a particular way the support and the resistance is going to be. Okay, so when you have a bullish candle, all right, followed by a bearish candle, when you have a bullish candle followed by a bearish candle like this is going to offer what we call a resistance level. All right, when a bullish candle is followed by a bearish candle like this, okay, the close of the bullish candle is going to be our resistance level, which is this point. Okay, since it's a bullish candle, you expect that it's going to close somewhere here, right? So the closing level of that bullish candle is what we are going to draw out as our resistance level. Okay, so that will be our resistance. Okay, so whereas if it's the other way around, whereby you have a bearish candle, you have a bearish candle like this, for example, it's a bearish candle, and it happens to be followed by a bullish candle like this. So the order matters. Which one comes first matters. Okay, so when you have it in combination like this, a bearish candle followed by a bullish candle, the close of the bearish candle is what we call our Malaysian support. Okay, the closing part of that bearish candle is going to serve as support. All right, so the first candle is the one we give consideration to. Okay, so that first candle is one we give consideration to. Remember when I told you that a bullish candle followed by a bearish candle is going to give us Malaysian resistance. Okay, so that resistance level is going to be on the bullish candle. Okay, because the bullish candle came first before the bearish candle, whereas in this case we are talking about the Malaysian supports, the bearish candle came first. So the close, you have open, high, low and close. So the close of that bearish candle, the closing level of that bearish candle becomes your support level. Okay, so we give consideration to the first candle more and not the second candle. So these are the two. I told you that there are three. I've given you the supports, I've given you the resistance. Then there's something else we call OCL. Okay, OCL simply means open close level. All right, and this one plays out where you have two candles of the same color following each other. Okay, so it could be a bullish candle like this, all right, followed by another bullish candle like this. Okay, no, let me draw it again in another way, in such a way that the open of one candle, it's more like it's intersecting with the close of another candle. That's why they call it open close level. Okay, so let's say this is a bullish candle right here. Okay, you already know that this bullish candle closed right here. Since a bullish candle is going to close above, okay, so it's closed right here, and as it's closing right here, the next candle is going to open around this level, right? So the next candle will open around that level, and you're going to have something like this. Okay, you're going to have something like this. So this level right here, where the open of this candle is more or less like it's on the same line with, sorry, the open of this candle is more or less like it's on the same line with the close of this other candle. This level is what we call the open close level. Okay, so what you do with the open close level, you simply place an horizontal line along that level. Okay, if the level is made up of two bullish candles, then that level is going to serve as support. So when market gets back here, we are looking to buy. All right, whereas if it's two bearish candle, that level will act as resistance. Okay, but you already know how trading is. Nothing is 100% perfect. Price could come to this particular support level, instead of respecting it, it could go past it. So when it goes past it, as a smart alchemist trader, you just know that that support level is going to flip and automatically become a resistance level. So you'll be looking for an opportunity to sell when price returns to that level. Okay, so let me just go to some real chart examples, because I have already promised I'll be giving you some tips in this particular video. Okay, so let's see. All right, so look at this. Look at this. What do you have here? We have an OCL right here. Okay, so this is an OCL. This is an OCL. Now I want to give you a premium tip that you won't find anywhere on the internet. Okay, I want to give you a premium tip you won't find anywhere on the internet. I need a trend line. I need a trend line. Okay, look at this. The Alchemist system works best. It works best when a week sweeps another week. Okay, I am sure you have not heard of this before. When a week of a candle sweeps the week of a candle before it, of a previous candle, that is when this Alchemist system works best. Okay, so when you're trying to look for your entries, put that at the back of your mind. I just gave you an extra tip right there. Okay, so look at this. The wick of this red candle swept the liquidity resting, above the wick of this blue candle right here. Can you see? Wick sweeps wick. Wick sweeps the liquidity of this wick. All right, then displaces downwards. Now, if the candle that swept the wick is a red candle and it was followed by another red candle like this, okay, what you should be looking out for is an OCL. What you should be looking out for is what? An OCL, open close level. That's where you should be looking to take your trade. Okay, OCL. Whereas if, for example, the candle that swept the wick of the previous candle is a bullish candle, for example, it closed bullish, then a bearish candle followed up, then what you should be looking for is support or resistance. Do you see that? So the candle that sweeps the liquidity of another candle, okay, that's the wick sweep wick format that I'm giving you right now. The candle that swept the liquidity of the wick of another candle, how that candle closes matters, and the color of the next candle following it also matters. Okay, so since the candle that swept the liquidity of this other candle, since it's closed bearish and the next candle closed bearish, so you have two bearish candles following each other like this, what you should look out for is your OCL, open close level. I've already placed this horizontal line there. Okay, let me delete this so it does not confuse you. Okay, so you can see right there I've placed an horizontal line there, and I'll be looking to sell when price returns to this level. Okay, and you already know how Alchemist system is. It doesn't take you into too much drawdown, it just touches it and pushes in your direction. That's if it's going to respect it. So let's see what happened when price got there. Look at this. Can you see the precision? It just touched it, almost no drawdown. Okay, when I want to trade Alchemist system, what I do is I give some space, for spread just above my level. because the precision is such that if you are not careful in your placement of your pending orders, it might not trigger it. If you just get close like this and push, and then when you come to the chart, you just feel bad that all of these happened, you know, without you being tagged in. Okay, so I'll just leave a little bit of space for spread. I'll place my stop loss above the candle. So if I'm to trade this, my SL is going to be somewhere here, okay, because I'm considering this particular candle that looks like a reverse hammer, okay, this shooting star. Okay, so I'll place my SL somewhere around here, maybe a few pips beyond this, but I know it won't get there since it's the Alchemist system. It doesn't go much into drawdown, it just touches and pushes in your direction, as you can see right here. Now the same thing is playing out here. This is the second tip I want to give you. Okay, the same thing is playing out here again. This shooting star candle or reverse hammer, okay, you can see that the wick is sweeping the wick of the candle before it. So let me just draw this. I need my trend line again. Okay, so you see that the wick of this candle is sweeping the wick of this other candle. But how did it close? It closed as a bullish candle. Do you see that? Then it was immediately followed, it was immediately followed by a bearish candle. Now, since the two colors are not the same, you can't use your OCL. Instead, since you have bullish candle followed by bearish candle, based on the explanation I gave you, this most definitely is a resistance level. So this is a resistance level, all right? It's a resistance level. Bullish candle followed by bearish candle. So I'm not going to use OCL, I'll use resistance level. But assuming this candle that swept this liquidity closed bearish, then it was followed by another bearish candle, I will use my OCL, open close level, to take my entry. So let's see what happened when price returned here. Let me show you how I'll place my stop loss. My stop loss is going to be at the tip of this candle. Even though I feel it won't get there, you can't be 100% perfect, you know, anything can happen, but definitely this is a good place to place your SL. Okay, your entry can be a few pips, not a few pips, just give a very small space for spread, you know, beyond this level, just to make sure that in case you just want to kiss it and go, you are tagged in. SL right there, you can just go for 1 to 2. So let's see what happened when price returned to that level. You can see price just kissed that level, just touched it right here, gave it a last kiss and started pushing in the downwards direction. Okay, so let's see how far it went. You can see, so if you went for your 1 to 2, you would have been able to, you know, make money with this system. Okay, so just go and do your back testing. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment section. If you are a new viewer, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.